You're watching WQJP Television. Stay tuned to us.
This is the Instant System Set number 4, better known as the A Day at the Works set. When Thomas Wooden Railway first started, the sets were known as Instant System Sets and were numbered 1 through 4. Instant System Set number 1 you'll recognize as the Circle set. The others varied in their design, but were all considered to be beginner sets. Then in 1996, the Instant System Sets were revamped and a new number 2 and number 3 were released. Number 4 was dropped entirely until the next year, 1997, when the new Instant System Set number 4, A Day at the Works set, made its debut. By 1998, the Instant System Sets were no more, but this set would live on, lasting until 2008. Much like the Lift and Load set, the A Day at the Works set's longevity also gave fond memories to many Thomas Wooden Railway fans. And today, we're removing the nostalgia bias and seeing how great this set really was. In this episode of Wooden Railway Layouts, I'm going to show you how to build this set for yourself and give an in-depth analysis on the good, the bad, and the ugly of the A Day at the Works set. So let's get started. Here is a list of parts you will need to build the A Day at the Works set layout. For a straight track, you will need 6 6-inch and 1 8-inch straight pieces. Curved track, you will need 4 3.5-inch curves and 6 6.5-inch curves. Switches, you will need 1 male 3.5-inch switch and 1 female 3.5-inch switch, 1 male 6.5-inch switch, and 1 special engine shed switch track. Ascending track, you will need 2 ascending pieces and 2 risers. And adapters, you will need 1 female adapter and 1 3-inch straight piece. Bridges and tunnels, you will need 1 span of the Sodor Bay Bridge. Buildings and destinations, you will need the Works Engine Repair Shop. Once you've gathered all your track, you're ready to start building. These are the blueprints for this layout. You can pause the video here to use them to build your layout, or you can get the image from the Thomas Wooden Railway Wiki, like I did. When you're finished, your layout should look like this. Now it's time to decorate! This set came with these detail pieces to decorate your layout. The grist mill with water wheel, the small house with the red roof, a railroad crossing sign and a stop sign, 2 signals, 2 deciduous trees, 3 evergreen trees, and wooden figures of Sir Topham Hatt and 1 engineer. It also came with these engines and rolling stock to use on your layout. Thomas, Caldy, Scruffy, and the Sodor Bay tugboat. With the details in place and the building complete, this is what the layout should look like on your playboard. Now we'll take a closer look at the good, the bad, and the ugly of the A Day at the Work set layout. Sets in the Thomas Wooden Railway come in many different sizes. In 2001, Learning Curve sorted each set into 3 categories. There's deluxe sets, like the Roundhouse set and the Lift and Load set that I've covered already. Then there's introductory sets like the Circle set and the Figure 8 set, which are meant for like babies, just getting introduced gradually to the Thomas Wooden Railway. I can't relate because my first set was a Roundhouse set, so yeah. Finally, there's intermediate sets, like the A Day at the Work set, which fall in this weird middle category. I can't figure out what determines which set goes in which category. Deluxe sets are pretty straightforward, but the line between introductory and intermediate is blurred. I mean, the James Goes Buzz Buzz set is an introductory set? I thought it was the piece count, but the Muffle Mountain set has less pieces than the James Goes Buzz Buzz set, and that one's an intermediate set. Maybe it's how far an area the set covers? Your guess is as good as mine. The A Day at the Work set has 2 circuits, no loops, and 2 dead ends. This set fits excellently on a standard play table. It originally came with a felt playmat, but its size on the play table allows you to utilize the roads, which is pretty awesome. As this is a smaller set than ones I've previously covered, you may be wondering about play value. I think it all depends on what kind of location you want for the engines. If you want the layout to feel busier or urban, like a station or a yard or a harbor, you'd want to build a deluxe layout with lots of track and room for many trains. If you want the layout to feel more open or rural, like out on the main line or Thomas's branch line or a farm, then an intermediate layout would work best. The only feeling you get from introductory layouts is feeling mildly amused by how small it is. The A Day at the Work set is odd in that it portrays the works, a busy station yard, in an open-feeling intermediate layout. If the works was replaced by, say, the log loader, for example, that would work better. I expect to see logging in a more open environment than in a busy train yard. Here, though, the works feels out of place. I find the one switch to the works limiting when I want to portray the engines coming here to be worked on. I'm not sure about the placement of the works itself either. It feels awkward how it cuts across and ends before this other line. I'm not a fan of how the designers treated the works here, to say the least. Still, if you want a good layout for filming a rural setting, this one is still a classic, and with the Sodor Bay Bridge in the background, it won't disappoint, especially with those who grew up with it. But what say you? What do you think about the A Day at the Work set? What are the things you like about it, and the things you don't like about it? And what layouts do you want me to cover next? Let me know in the comments section, and be sure to subscribe for more videos. For now, thank you so much for watching Wooden Railway Layouts. And, that's about it.